She never imagined the chamber would go silent, but as they prepared for the next vote, the low hum of settled routine faded. The stage was set in the Capitol corridor of power. Hundreds of aides and cameras packed into the gallery, dozens of senior senators and representatives lined the dais, and the full weight of a shut-down, stalled government pressed on every face. Then one voice cut through. A freshman senator from Minnesota, Tyler O'Leary, stood up. He wasn't scheduled for this moment. He wasn't meant to be the one leading the charge. But the freeze of inaction made his entrance unavoidable. "Madam President," he began, his tone steady but charged. "We are not here because of disagreement over budgets alone. We are here because the government's promise to the people has been broken." Cameras snapped, senators leaned in. For weeks, the conflict had dragged. The House passed a stopgap funding bill, the Senate rejected it 10 times, federal employees furloughed, millions of Americans facing premium hikes for health care. O'Leary walked to the witness table, not because someone demanded it, but because someone had to. He laid out the logic of the crisis, the expired subsidies under the Affordable Care Act marketplaces, the looming premium spikes for millions, and the paralysis of a Congress incapable of compromise. "This is not about who wins the political round," he said, "but whether our government still works." The senior senator from California, Alexis Navarro, a veteran of budget crises and hearings, was watching. She had seen shutdowns before. She had witnessed the same politicians rattling the same sabers. But what she saw in O'Leary was something new. Sharp clarity, deep moral urgency, and a refusal to bow to daylight spectacle. After O'Leary finished, the entire chamber waited. Then Senator Navarro rose, unscheduled, uncommon, powerful. She removed her glasses, placed one hand on the lectern, looked directly at him. "What we just heard," she said, "is a statement of constitutional duty, not party strategy, not posturing. A true claim, the people's government cannot be held hostage to politics." Gasps echoed. Reporters straightened. Senators exchanged glances. In that moment, Navarro's praise didn't just elevate O'Leary, it marked a turning point. Senior leadership mutely acknowledged that the balance of influence had shifted. "I have seen many speeches," Navarro continued, "but few that so precisely map the separation of powers, the budget limits, the human cost, and deliver them with both outrage and hope. This freshman senator just set the standard." O'Leary stood, visibly moved but unshaken. The restart of the debate had changed. What had seemed like endless logjams of funding bills and filibusters turned into a spotlight on governance itself. What a republic demands when the machinery stops. Across the floor, Republicans stilled, Democrats watched. The public outside, hearing the echoes of the chamber, sensed something bigger than partisan lines. A poll that day showed nearly 9 in 10 Americans saw the shutdown as a crisis. When the hearing resumed, the tone was different. Committees rearranged their schedules. Floor leadership paused strategy memos. Federal agencies waiting in limbo took notice. O'Leary's name now carried weight. Navarro's acknowledgement meant more than courtesy. It meant legitimacy. In the end, Senator Navarro closed with a declaration destined for headlines. "Representative O'Leary, you represent the future of effective governance, and your future starts now." The chamber erupted, cameras flashed, aides whispered. A new era of Congress, at least for that hour, felt possible. O'Leary then spoke softly. "Thank you, Senator. I don't stand here for praise. I stand here for promise, for a government that works when its people need it most." The applause was long, and when the gavel finally dropped, it was clear. The debate around funding and health care was no longer just a fight over numbers. It was a contest over credibility, duty, and the future of democratic governance. What do you think? Is this the moment when Congress finally answered the crisis, or just another high-profile exchange that still won't end the shutdown? Let us know in the comments.